The wildest freak show performers ever, Part 7. This is Daisy and Violet Hilton, rejected at birth and exploited as kids. They were born in England in 1908 and their mother conceived them out of wedlock. Their mother actually believed that their birth was God's way of punishing her. The midwife, Mary Hilton, took the conjoined sisters in, but it was far from an act of kindness. Even as toddlers, the sisters were put on display. They eventually moved to the USA, and when they weren't being exhibited, they were kept in isolation. Hilton charged people 2 pennies to see them and extra if they wanted to touch where they were conjoined. They were taught to play instruments and forced into the circus sideshow circuit, and they had to forfeit all their earnings. When Mary Hilton died, her daughter Edith and son-in-law took over the 11-year-old girls. They were quoted that they were lonely rich girls living in slavery. But in 1931, after a lawsuit, they were able to finally break their performance contract. They only received $100,000. Today, that's around $1.7 million. With their newfound freedom, they even appeared in 2 movies, which was Freaks in 1932 and Chained for Life in 1952. Violet was actually engaged for quite a long time, but their application for a marriage license was routinely rejected. At least 21 states turned them down on the grounds of gross indecency. After the Second World War, the popularity of sideshows greatly dwindled. They bounced around for a while, touring drive-in theaters and even opening their own food stand. There wasn't many takers looking to book them anymore, so they actually ended up working at a grocery store. Around Christmas time in 1968, the sisters came down with the flu, a strain of influenza that took the lives of nearly 100,000 people. In 1969, they were tragically found deceased in their cottage. They were buried together at the Forest Lawn West Cemetery in Charlotte. Their gravestone simply reads Daisy and Violet Hilton, beloved Siamese twins.